Hey, what's up, Lee? This is a demo video for you for your Dragon Slayer by Darth Sabers. I am still waiting for you to give me access to the Google Drive link that you sent with your fonts. As soon as that happens, I will download all the fonts onto here. I'll shoot you a quick video showing you that they're all on there and they work fine. But for now, since we're in different countries, you may be sleeping. I wanted to go ahead and get this done and show you that the Saber is at least functional. All right. This came installed already. This was installed by Darth Alice. Wasn't anything wrong with it at all. You just wanted me to try my hand at a removable chassis. I was quick to take that project on because I had never done a chassis that was removable on an oval hilt before, or I had never seen it done also. So I was very excited for this project. I got it done pretty quick. I still retained your 2-button setup. So your front tactile there will be your power. Your back will be your auxiliary. I didn't take out your stock connector, although I do have your blade plug in here right now. I just wanted to show you that there's some shine through there. All right. One thing you want to do to get to the chassis is you want to come over here and take the pummel off. But before we do that, just to let you know, you did have a recharge port with a kill key in here before. I just deleted all of that. So there is a hole there inside of this, just inside this laser etching, but it's not functional anymore. All right. So what you want to do is you'll come over here. There's 2 different holes. You don't want to mess with the one that's closest to the pummel. You want to come over here to the one that's in the handle. Put your Allen key in there. Don't try to untwist it up because the set screw goes into or just up against the handle. To loosen the pommel, what you want to do is actually turn it to the right, okay, as if you're tightening up the set screw, and that will take it off of the handle and you can pop it off just like that. All right. You'll see your chassis in there. I did make a handle or a little handle on here for the chassis so you can come in here and grab it. But this thing just will slide out into your hand just like that. But that's what the handle looks like if you ever need to use it. All right, just pull your chassis right out. You do have a piece in there that never comes out. I'm utilizing 3 different sets of stock speaker connectors. So those are the 3 PCBs in there that don't come out. That's on a permanent piece in there. Okay. What your chassis looks like is this. So we took you from, I think it was like a 22 millimeter speaker. I bumped it all the way up to a 28 millimeter. It is slightly slanted so it doesn't vibrate up against the handle. This is a 28 millimeter Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker. Swapped you to a removable battery. All right, so spring side over here. You got your Proffie board here. Everything is accessible from right here. So you can get to your SD card and your micro USB, but if you ever want to pop this board up, you can. It is just a tight snap fit down into the shelf right there. All right. Since this is an oval hilt and it's removable, it does matter which way it goes into the Saber. It can't just go either way. All right. So 2 things to look out for when putting this Saber or this chassis back in the Saber. Number 1, the battery up top here needs to be on the same side as the switches. You always want to put it in like this. So you can see your switches are on this side. So is your battery. Your battery's facing up on this side too. All right. And then just in case you read Arabic, I wrote in Arabic this side up right here in Arabic. Okay. So always make sure you put it in the right way. If you don't, you can ruin the Saber. All right. And then there are your 3 sets of pogo pins right there that make contact with those PCBs that are inside the Saber itself. It does say Solo Sabers over here for me. And then because you had some kanji that was laser etched onto the handle, I went ahead, I just took that theme and I continued it onto the side of the chassis. So you have some kanji on the side of the chassis as well. All right. For now, I'm just going to show you the fonts that came with the Saber since I haven't been able to download yours. Take your battery and put it in. This guy is super loud. I won't be sending you a battery because this is going overseas, so you'll need an 18650 keep power protected cell, and I can send you a link, so hopefully you can find something that's comparable over there where you're at. All right, so now we got that battery in. We can go ahead and put it in the Saber. One more time, just to reiterate the fact, your battery's up here, the same side as your switches. All right, so we'll take that chassis and just push it right in. And then take this guy and push it in too. Now, be careful because you have a set screw on both sides. One of the set screws you do not need anymore. It was for the speaker that was in there that's no longer in there. So you'll want to come over here where there's actually 2 holes, right? So you got 2 holes over there, 1 hole right there. The side with 1 hole, don't worry about. The side with 2 holes though, line that up with the hole that goes right there. So push this pommel and push it all the way in. It will bounce a little bit, right? Because it's those pogo pins are bouncing on the PCB. So what you want to do is take this pommel and hold it down. Come over here and lock your set screw in. Now remember, when you're locking this set screw through this hole, you're actually going to the left because that set screw is going through the pommel up into the ID of the handle, and that's what locks everything in place. All right. Now it's all good to go. Come over here and hit power. A nice shine through in your blade plug. This thing is plummy loud. Auxiliary. Tap it to turn it off. When I reprogram this for you, I'll probably add twist off. It does not have that right now. But let's go ahead and take your blade plug out. I just wanted to show you it has some shine through there. All right, whoops, wrong Allen key. So we'll pop this blade plug out real quick. You can see your set of stock connectors in there. They all fire up still. I will put a TriStar blade in here. 1-inch diameter blade. Obviously you know that, I just like to say it anyway. All right, but we'll lock that blade in place, turn it on. This is set up for a full-length blade. This is just my test blade. Blade lock up, holding the auxiliary down, hitting the saber. Go to another one. Just like that. All right, so we'll go ahead and take the blade out and then go over taking the chassis out, which is really easy to do. All right, so we'll pop that out. Put your blade plug in here so I don't forget it. And again, we'll come over here and we'll loosen up our pommel. Pop the pommel off. You can take the hilt in your hand and cup your hand and go like that and pull it right out. All right, and then when you're done, come over here from the positive side of the battery over here by your speaker, and it will pop out just like that. And that is basically your Demon Slayer with removable chassis. So let me know if you have any questions, and I will wrap up these sound fonts and hopefully get this out in the mail to you by tomorrow. Thanks.